Why do people hate Karl from the mrbeast channel? Although the hate for him has been going on for quite some time now, recently it has intensified. Let's find out what is happening, shall we? Since you're watching this, I will assume that you know who Karl is, so there is really no need to explain his background too much. What should be said is that he started streaming on Twitch in 2017 and became a cameraman for mrbeast's brother, in 2019. Soon after, he joined mrbeast's crew as a cameraman. In fact, his voice can be heard in many videos before he first appeared on camera. After the mrbeast crew member, Viking, left the group in April 2020, Karl took his spot. So why the hate? Even though Viking stated there was no bad blood between him and the group, of course there were people who were pointing at Karl as the reason he left. That was the spark that ignited the fire of hate, and the fire sure did burn through social media. Viking's character and Karl's character are like day and night. Viking was more mature, and his humor reflected that. Karl acted childish from the very beginning, and it left a print on every video. While the younger viewers enjoyed the new flavor of humor, the older viewers did not. Karl was quickly called out by the audience and bestowed many titles, with cringy and childish being the most used. Soon after, all the various bestowed titles will fusion dance, and the result was the statement, "Karl ruined mrbeast." In fact, the drama got so juicy that at one point, even YouTube legend PewDiePie stepped in to give his opinion, branding the whole thing as jealousy. Even though the hate decreased as people got used to Karl's character, recently the fires of hate started burning anew. The reason is the supposed effect Karl has on fellow mrbeast crew member, Chris. After Chris noticeably changed his fashion and behavior, people started pointing fingers at Karl, saying that Karl has a big influence on Chris. To sum it up, Chris had developed a distinct character, or personality if you want to call it that way, and it's clearly visible in the old videos. According to the viewers, after Karl joined, Chris started to change. Chris quickly became the target of hate himself, and Chandler became the people's champion. In the end, what people fail to realize is that these sorts of videos and comments do one thing and one thing only: give more popularity to mrbeast and his crew. All those videos talking about Karl's and Chris's sexuality, all those videos talking about Chris's divorce, all those videos talking about Karl and Chris being friends and that's why Karl got the spot on mrbeast's crew. Again, they all do the same thing. They promote mrbeast and his crew, plain and simple. That is my opinion about this whole situation. mrbeast and his crew are content creators. And not just that, they are celebrities. Like any other celebrity, no amount of attention is enough, or is always better. I believe they are wonderful human beings, I really do, but they still have to carry on a brand. They need the attention and they need to attract new fans. That is why Karl was hired, to make the crew more diverse, to appeal to a wider audience. Did Chris change? Yes, he did. But until he addresses this change himself, we won't know the real truth behind it. Still, his change accomplishes the task of creating drama and content for the mrbeast brand, which of course makes them even more popular. In the end, this tactic is nothing new. Ever since Andrew Tate used this tactic to become the most talked about person on the planet, people have been using it more and more. And boy, it sure does work.